I feel like most of us, we just read for like an ego boost. Yeah, bro, last month I read 3 books. Well, okay, that's cool, but what did you read? What did you learn from those 3 books? Like, what are you actually going to use from those 3 books? Are you just sitting here and wasting your time reading things that you're not even going to remember? I forget who said this, but they said every book is, when you read it, you only get probably like 15 pages that are valuable to you. So why read the whole thing when you should be prioritizing your time? I've been reading for about a year, and this whole time I've been reading wrong. And chances are you have been too. So listen up, I'm gonna tell you what mistake that I've been making and recently fixed, and what you need to fix ASAP as well. So what this is simply reading to read. We have books and we read them from face to back, and this is just very time consuming. It's just like, what is the point of reading a full book, kind of like textbook school style, when we don't need all the information? What are we doing? We're just wasting time. So we're essentially just spending time, which is something that is valuable to us as ambitious young men and whoever else is watching this. So here's what I want you to do from now. I would like you right now, get a book that you're reading. For me, I'm reading this book. It's about storytelling, but it is more of a screenwriting book. I don't really care about the screenwriting part. I'm not a screenwriter, excuse me. So what I'm going to do is go to the table of context. When you find what you want to read in the table of context, you simply flip to the page like I did with these notes. See how this whole page, this book isn't like read. I've only read the part that I care about, which is storytelling. So I read the storytelling part, and it's probably like a good 30 pages out of this 200-page book. So I'm saving myself time about things that aren't super important for me right now, and I'm simply highlighting the things that I find super valuable, the things that are what make the book worth it for me. And I'm not like highlighting everything, I'm just highlighting the things so I can go back to, oh, how do I do this method again? What was it like? I remember part of it. Flip to the post-it note right here. Oh yeah, remember. Okay, I remember that rule or that strategy. So I'm gonna review it. Okay, this is how I do it again. Okay, let's go. And obviously you're gonna do it so many times that you remember it just by memory. I used to be one of those people who would read the whole book, highlight everything, and post-it note everything, and do like little notes, like questions. This is effective in school, but this isn't really effective in real life. The most effective way is to either read a summary on a book. For example, I'm reading a summary for 4-hour work week. This is like a 30-page kind of summary, and it's basically saved me the time of 10-20 hours of reading. And of course, if we read summaries for things and we find a topic that we like, of course it's fine to go and actually get the book or look in the book or read the book, the part that we're specifically interested in, because the book always has a more in-depth analysis. The summary is just the main point that we want to extrapolate. A lot of people do this. A lot of people have assistants who read the book for them and simply just give them all of the important meat of the book. Of course, right now we have a lot of time, which is understandable. However, we have to start thinking like this, because I'll tell you right now, a lot of books typically just have a lot of fat in them. This is for when they sell the book. They're not going to sell you 30 pages. That's not how you become the best-selling author. That's not how the game works for books. So you need to realize this, and a lot of the stuff is entertainment, which is cool, but you'll eventually get to the point, if not now, where you just want to get straight to the point, read the book, and get all the stuff that you need to use it for yourself, because your time is extremely scarce and valuable. So right now you might read a book from front to back. That's okay. But start getting in the habit of going to the table of context, finding the thing that you like, and going and reading about it, And if you read a summary of a book, people sell this on Amazon or Kindle. You read the summary, you find something that you like. Oh, I really like this topic in chapter 1. You buy the actual book and you go to that chapter 1 and you read more in depth about it or research about it. So I've just saved you a bunch of time. If you utilize this video correctly, you will save a bunch of time like I wish I knew. I never did until now. So seriously, take this video serious. I think it's way more fun and enjoyable if you read a book with the table of context, taking advantage of the topics that you like. I used to read the books front to back and I just got bored. Like I was in a chapter that I didn't really care about, so I'm just like, I don't want to read anymore. And then after I realized this, I find it more enjoyable because you get to the point. You want to really utilize your time very precisely. Don't be wasting it on just random information that you don't need. And this also applies to random news. Oh yeah, man, I heard Drake, he just made his baby mama, he got another kid. Who the fuck cares? You need to adapt this mindset, and sure, you can like ask people for news and stuff, but you shouldn't be like, oh, new notification. Who the fuck cares? Like, oh. You need to be prioritizing this. This is something I've had a realization about recently, is we need to be smart. We need to be strategic about how we read and use our time and what information we consume, because this information that we consume either builds us or distracts us. So it's your choice to either distract yourself even more. But personally for me, it's my choice to learn even more, and I'm gonna be lapping your dumb ass. So the choice is yours. Think about it, get to it.